Up Bunny Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Undead Unluck chapter 88. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and it's getting faster by the second. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, last chapter during the second round, which was Karada, it was interesting to see how all this unluck was really love, and makes me wonder if all my unluck was really love, and all that love at some point is going to reach God and change my situation for the better. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. But it makes me wonder, is what would be luck then? Would luck be dislike? That's an interesting thought. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled Swear by My Heart. I think this buildup of everyone's feelings will one day reach God. 'Twas but a mere fluke. 'Twas a fluke that made lightning descend upon me. A fluke, huh? Unluck affects those who you love and them alone. It would never work on a being such as me. Why not? Because you're an Uma? That doesn't matter. Not if I've developed feelings for you. It's a wonderful thing, but also hard to bear. Several more strokes of unluck are going to be coming your way, and they'll help me prove my point, that even people can come to love Umas. Love appears in many forms. You can love just about anything and anyone. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It is familial love, platonic love, whatever. There's different kinds of love, just like there are different kinds of thirst. Just like the person who approached you in the past. Absolute drivel. I'll make that abundantly clear in the next turn. Here's the verse. Here we go. Show me. I want to see whether your so-called feelings can really reach spring. The sin of killing my younger sister through my telling of fortunes. Ooh, telling of fortunes? That's Miss Latla. But wait a minute. She killed her sister, though. Yep. Should I saddle it? That one. Struggle. Or define the fate of it. No, impossible. I told you this isn't some fluke. This is my unluck. When I come to like someone, whether human or Uma, I negate their luck. Next card. 'Twas I who let my loved one perish, and that I cannot forgive, so I have sliced upon that eye an unrepairable scar. Ooh, that explains a lot. And that would be Mr. Rip, obviously. Those days of my youth I had spent in love with an unsleeping princess I cannot ever forget, and suffer through the present. Mr. Nico, through process of elimination. He who was dead has taught me very well in the shades that love takes. I shall search for a way to aptly repay the favor. This one's Ms. Yusai. Ooh. If it meant that I simply could not ever touch, then I would not mind. Should that mean I am able to touch the bounds of your heart? And that's Tatiana. Yep. Do you believe me now that I've come to love you? People can fall in love with Umas, and Umas can do the same with people. You utter nonsense. Umas hate humankind, and man hates Uma-kind. Both beings shall be bound to negate each other, so that the mortal world shall manage to keep going round. Yes, for those are the very things decreed by God, for those are the rules. If those rules really exist, then why are you in so much pain? Screw the rules. And the rules are getting screwed, let's be real. Let's continue. The next turn will bring the final stroke of unluck. Fukuizumo's 6 cards, Spring 6 cards, and then there was one. No matter what pain may come, I assure you that I shall endure through it and move my legs no matter what. This round shall end in your total defeat, unluck. I see. That card is meant for you. No, it's meant to kill the Uma bound by God that you've become with a stroke of unluck. Here goes. On a day in spring, those unbreakable teachings that I came to learn. Ooh. You want to play with the villagers? Yes, I would like that, but all of them flee from me in fear once I come. Well, you have made a name for yourself as a blossom demon of misfortune after all. You've got to do away with the stigma attached to cherry blossoms somehow. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Right now, Edo was thrown out of whack because of the Tobaku something about the shogunate getting overthrown, and it's gonna lead to battle. But I'm gonna stop it with my unbreakable. Ooh, I won't let a single drop of blood be spilled. This bloodless siege of the capital will mark the start of a new chapter for Japan, and your cherry blossoms will be there at the heart. Everyone far and wide will fall in love with spring. I shall abide and protect. That I shall swear by my heart. Oh my God. Oh, look at spring. No, I'm sorry. 'Twas God that had taken me over so that I would take you and then kill you. Oh God, I shall not do it. I shall kill man no longer. Round 2, negate 13 man Kurata. Winner, Fukuizuma. Spring, unluck. Please, I beg of you, you need to kill me. And so begins the grand finale. This chapter is very, very powerful. It is. Because it shows you that it doesn't matter. Nah. It doesn't matter if we're different races, different genders, different religions, um, oh my God, different sexualities, different classes, uh, um, I'm not socioeconomic classes, I mean, come from different worlds, whether it be, states, countries, whatever. It doesn't matter. We can put aside ideologies. There you go, that too. Different flux. We can put aside our differences and come together and talk it out and become friends and sometimes even lovers. It doesn't matter. We're all people. But the problem is people are so stupid and blinded by their own stupidity that they just can't see it. And I love this chapter for that. I do. And remember what this chapter said with Unbreakable. That Unbreakable was saying here. Well, you have made a name for yourself as a blossom demon of misfortune. After all, we've or I'm gonna read this part here again because this is very important. You want to play with the villagers? Yes, I would like that, but all of them flee from me. I'm in fear once I come. Well, you have made a name for yourself as a blossom demon of misfortune. After all, remember, all based on appearances. We've got to do away with the stigma attached to cherry blossoms somehow. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Right now, Edo was thrown out of whack because of the Tobaku, something about the shogunate getting overthrown, and it's gonna lead to battle. But I'm gonna stop it with my unbreakable. I won't let a single drop of blood be spilled. This bloodless siege of the capital will mark the start of a new chapter for Japan, and your cherry blossoms will be there at the heart. Everyone far and wide will fall in love with spring. I shall abide and protect. That I shall swear by my heart. And Unbreakable was able to turn something that was being known as something so ugly into something so beautiful. And it can happen. We've seen it happen. It's all because of assumptions that this happens, where people believe in the worst when people should be focusing on the best. And I know I'm become more of a pessimist than an optimist because of my experiences, but I still try to see the best in people. I do. And I still try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I do. And I try to wait for all the facts to come out before I, make a judgment and I get attacked for it. Because I ask questions. Asking questions apparently is a bad thing because of the court of public opinion apparently is always right. And it's so stupid. It is. And that's what this is. You got to use the court of public opinion again. That's what Unbreakable did. It's like, you know what? We're going to play fire with fire. But I'm going to change the court of a public opinion's mind. And this is how I'm going to do it. And that's smart. Smart. This manga is fucking amazing. I love you, Yoshifumi, for this. I do. I really do. But anyway, very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. What do you guys think of this arc? It's really heartbreaking that Spring has to die because of what God is doing. God can be so cruel. And I know a lot of people will be like, but God is God and blah, 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 blah. But but people don't understand that everything here that God has done, and I get it because I deal with it. God is testing all of us. And in this manga especially, God is testing them to see if humans can, live on the earth. It can handle the worst of the worst. And not just that, use the tools that God has provided them to kill God and to inherit the earth from God. So I love this manga. I do. It really makes you think. But I'm very curious what you guys think of this chapter. What do you guys think of this arc? And what do you guys think of some of the stories, especially for Rip and stuff? I really hope that we get to, I'm sad if we don't get to kind of explore that a little bit more. I got a feeling we won't get to, but if we do, that would be really nice. But just something tells me we're not going to, especially for Rip and Latla. But I think for Rip and Latla, I think we will, in regards if we get the confession, if the ship happens, that's when we'll explore it. But anyways, and you know when it will happen? It will happen after Spring is taken out. That's when we'll get this confession, is when Spring is taken out. Because remember, with Spring comes love. And when Spring is taken out, love is going to come. I'm telling you. I'm calling that now. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Undead Unluck content. There's a few ways you could do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.